The type of venue I'm looking for in the winter is mostly the more shallower venues with ideally a big stock of fish and as previous winter form. Today I'm down my local syndicate Milton Abbas, and I know this covers all these aspects in winter fishing. There's a real good stock of fish, around 300. It's shallow, it's weedy, it's silty, and it reacts to the temperature change pretty quickly. The way I go about fishing Milton in the winter is an out and out boilie approach. Now this is because in this particular lake there is a large head of silverfish, and simply by using other sort of bait methods I'd be wiped out by silvers. So in this particular venue it's standard straight and out boilie approach, heavily glugged up baits and presenting either wafters, bottom baits or large pop-ups over the top of them. Sometimes in the winter it can be an edge to go out and pre-bait. This can help optimise the time you spend on the bank knowing that the carp are fed on your spot beforehand and you've still got a good chance of a bite whilst you're doing your session. On here I occasionally come down and I'll bait up an area which I've got in mind where I want to fish, and knowing that weather conditions coming in, the fish will come into that zone, feed on the bait whilst I'm not there and hopefully hold in the area until when I come and fish that spot. The areas I'm looking for in the winter are most likely the more choddy, siltier areas, and ideally, if there's any weed beds present, this can be a great area to get a bite, as there's most likely more natural food present around these sort of zones. And if you can find any sort of like clearer area, choddy area, presenting baits on that, it can be a perfect place to get a bite. Throughout the colder months, most lakes start to clear up as there's less feeding activity from the fish. During these times, I normally change over to a fluorocarbon mainline. This helps pin everything down to the deck and is completely invisible. I also add blobs of putty up the mainline. This ensures that everything around the rig is pinned down firmly onto the deck. Another reason why this lake is gin clear is fed by a few springs and a stream. This ensures that there's always a turnover of clean, fresh, warmer water. The biggest edge I've had this winter has definitely been staying mobile and reacting to any signs of fish, making sure that I'm always covering areas of ground which the fish are covering too. My go-to rig this winter has been the Ronnie rig. This, coupled up with a helicopter lead arrangement, has enabled me to fish pretty much any area of the lake. This is perfect for fishing in the siltier, choddier areas and falling sort of weed bed areas in the lake, which all the carp are going to be gravitated to in these colder months. This, coupled up with either a live system wafter or pop-up, has kept the bites coming for me. This winter has been going really good. I've caught fish most sessions with fish up to £37, which certainly can't be grumbled at during the colder months.